right, you guys, I am back. I am at the planetary hour of, let's see, I'm at the planetary hour of the moon right now. All right, we're going to be stepping into the planetary hour of Saturn very shortly. All right, the moon is currently in Libra, and we have Saturn currently in Pisces. All right, so there is some sort of structure, discipline, all right, responsibility within this specific hour on this specific day because it's Saturn's day. All right, with the moon in Libra, this can speak about having meetings, things like that, right? Coming together with groups of people that have like-minded ideas as well. All right, today is May 18th. All right, I just got done doing my reading for Capricorn, which was a very spiritual meaning. All right, so I'm going to go over the following Sabian symbols for the remaining of today's energy pertaining to this specific planetary hour of the Saturn in Pisces. All right, so mature understanding arises out of seeing the other points of view, and the deepening of wisdom moves towards having less staunch opinions on matters. New experiences test our maturity of wisdom. Do we react in knee-jerking manners and take up a posture, or can we work collaboratively with another to deepen our knowledge? It is not enough to find personal realization if we want to be an optimal force for the good. We need to spend time in the presence of others who are also on the path and share our inspiration together. Something larger occurs when we stimulate the possibility of group consciousness. Jesus' word, when two or more are gathered in the name, or in my name, I am there, indicating that sharing is requiring in order to embody Christ consciousness. And in learning how to conduct ourselves appropriately, when we are creating a bridge between heaven and earth, this is communing with cosmic forces to achieve worldly abundance. This enjoyment of wealth comes only from an ability to have fair commerce with others, to inspire trust and deal with the trustworthy that is implied. Yet so too is the remembering in all world interactions of our spiritual heritage. Okay? So the promise of abundance, the inspiration of communion, and respecting others' points of view is what we're going to be speaking about in this reading. I'm going to let Spirit do its thing. I'm actually going to tap in a little bit into what sign we're reading for. I'm going to tap into the energy of Astro. All right, and we'll go from there. All right, so I have Aries in the second house, Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces with the energy of Neptune here. Neptune is in Pisces, currently in today's energy in opposition to where the moon was in Virgo. All right, so at this point with the moon moving into Libra, it's now going to be in the energy of a quincunx. All right, like an in conjunction energy with the moon in Libra. All right, to Saturn in Pisces. Let's see more so what this is tapping in with. I'm kind of getting more so like the energy of the 12th house to the 8th house, meaning like discord when it comes to the energy of transformation. All right, but I feel this is the need in order to, there's the ice cream truck again, you guys. I don't make this up. Every time I start my reading around this specific time of the day, I hear the ice cream truck. So there's some sort of celebration coming out of all of this. All right, and we did speak about that in my last reading. What was I getting ready to say? The energy of the 8th house to the 12th house. All right, it's giving me the energy of discord. All right, I'm kind of getting that. Anyway. Yeah. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces. We have Neptune and Saturn there. All right. Or like I just said, planetary hour of Saturn. Let's just see what comes out of Astro real quick. This is crazy. All right. So I did roll the Astro dice again in Capricorn's reading, and Pisces came out in that energy as well. All right. So heavy on spirituality right now, organizations. All right. With Capricorn's energy. I hope you guys like that reading. I definitely went deep into it. Let's just see what's happening here and what Spirit wants me to point out with Astro. All right, what could be to come in the next few days, all right, pertaining to today's energy. Let's see. Did that want to come out? Yes. Virgo's energy. All right, so that moon in Virgo this morning, as we ingressed into Libra, we were more so focusing on efficiency, how to be more functional and analytical. Okay. So I believe we had the moon this morning in Virgo that trined over to the sun in Taurus and Jupiter in Taurus as well. All right, so the third house, I'm kind of getting the third and the house. The third house is ruled by Gemini. Virgo ruled by Gemini, so I'm getting heavy Mercury energy overall in the reading so far. So more so when it pertains to communication and how we're supposed to be tapping into the energy of local community right now could be of significant. All right, tapping in with like-minded people. Thank you. Leo's energy. Being loyal to something specifically. All right, Leo is ruled by the energy of Source, which is the sun. Okay, nothing really happening in Leo's energy right now. We did have a first quarter moon in Leo that ended the energy of that fixed moon cycle where determination was required. And here I have Neptune in Pisces, and then I have the energy of Psyche here. So something about tapping into mysticism, spirituality, escaping as well, but also being able to tap into consciousness within the soul and the mind. All right, so something about the subconscious and the conscious state. All right, getting like yin and yang energy. That came up in my last reading as well. Something about being in between worlds at this time. All right, and respecting other people's points of view. I don't know. All right, there Imam Koli here. So you could be tapping into your origins, all right? The energy of your roots. Sixth house, you could be doing this as a service to other people, helping people, you know, step into the energy of great health. All right, you could be doing this for work. And then I'm seeing medium Koli here. Interesting. So I got Imam Koli and medium Koli. And specifically for you Pisces, that's going to be this whole Gemini Sagittarian energy. All right, we just had Pallas that stepped out of Sagittarius and into the energy of Scorpio. Okay. So that would have stepped into the energy of your ninth house of spirituality. All right. And then I'm also seeing the energy of Gemini's energy here. I don't know, something about this Gemini season and us having that full moon in Sagittarius could be of significance for the energy of your 4th and 10th houses, home and career. Okay. That happens technically on the 23rd, which is going to be next week. I think it's Thursday. Yes, Jupiter's day. Yep. And that day we'll see Venus conjunct Jupiter. All right. Specifically in Gemini. Interesting enough. Okay. This Aries energy for you that's happening in the 2nd house, this can be great for your North Node energy, where North Node, Chiron, and Mars are currently in Aries at this time. This can be a very great, trailblazing, innovative, fearless type of energy when, you know, stepping into the energy of what you value, your finances, your resources, your confidence, your self-esteem, that type of thing. All right. Thank you. Gaia. You could be embodying more of your grounded nature energy, you know what I mean, being that that's happening in the 2nd house. It is an earth house. All right, we still currently have Uranus in Taurus. Once all this energy switches over, Uranus will still be in Taurus. All right, what else? We have Jupiter moving out, the sun moving out, Venus moving out. So more so, you know, it seems like Uranus is going to be all by itself in Taurus. All right, if we're speaking about earth element overall, with Gaia being here, then we're looking at the other placements of where Sirius is in Capricorn. All right, Sirius being all about self-care. All right, being really disciplined within that energy, focusing on parenting, agriculture, being very nurturing. And then we're also tapping into the energy of the asteroid of Juno, which is all about marriage, partnership, commitment, and bonds. Okay. So more so focusing in on, where's Virgo for you? That's going to be in your opposing house of relationships, Pisces. So interesting enough. All right, so the asteroid Juno, okay, direct at this time, focusing on marriage, commitment, and bonds in the house of relationships, partnerships, and marriage. Very significant for you overall, okay? Where more so Saturn is in your sign, showing you self-discipline. All right. Thank you, Spirit. That came flying out. All right, so there's a cusp here. There's a transition that's happening. And for you, more so with Neptune being in your first house, before, that was so creepy. Neptune being in your first house before it moves into your second house in 2025, there could be where you are utilizing the energy of creativity, your imagination, to learn how to, how should I say this? Learn how to present yourself out into the world, show who your real side is rather than wearing a mask, okay? When Neptune steps into Aries in your second, this is going to be great for you. Why? Because if you think about when Venus is in Pisces, it's exalted there. All right, so this is Neptune, which is the ruler of Pisces, stepping into Taurus's energy now, where both are asking for you to utilize creativity. All right, when it comes to possibly even gaining finances, this can be great, right? You could do spiritual work here as well. All right, so this is gonna be a great year for you coming up. Great year. All right, so again, you're on the cusp of a transition here within yourself. With this, you know, your planetary, your you know, the parent of your sign moving into your second house here. It's a big shift. Okay, but it's a good shift. Very good shift. Okay. 12th house. All right, so you could be dealing with karma, all right, shadows, secrets at this time. So in your 12th house, which is Aquarius energy, we're looking at Pluto being there, which is destructing and rebuilding when it comes to the energy of your karma, the secret side of yourself and the shadow side of yourself. All right, the 12th house can speak about kind of getting like associations to health clinics, hospitals, doing some sort of therapeutical work, healing work. Okay. Interesting. And then we have the North and South nodes stepping in your sign. All right, next year, South node in Virgo. Interesting. Very beginning of 2025 at that. All right, in January. Yeah. So this energy right now could be heightening the energy of your psychic abilities, your intuitive state, your dreamy state. All right. With your sign being here. You could know a lot of secret shit. That's what I'm kind of getting. Like, obviously, you embody both the subconscious and conscious energies. You have the Imam Koli and the Medium Koli out here, which is technically, Imam Koli rules the 4th house, which is the energy of the moon. And then you have your 10th house being ruled by Saturn, which is more so the father figure energy, right? So you embody this sense of tapping into your inner child and then actually knowing direction and where you need to go, all right, pertaining to your divine life purpose. This is great. One more. Thank you. Super moon. Yeah. I'm kind of getting like you're really hyper aware when it comes to the energy of your emotional state. All right, with the energy of the supermoon. Whew, all right. I mean, this taps in with your Cancer energy here. You're nurturing, censoring. Your nurturing and sensitive and caring energy is within yourself. All right, Cancer for you. Where is that? So Pisces, Gemini would be your fourth. That's going to be your fifth house energy, Cancer. So we're speaking about your fifth house pertaining to your happiness, all right, where you are tapped in with the energy of peace, all right, joy, contentment, all right. Children could be of significance to you. You could be very, caring towards children. You could want to teach children as well, like your abilities. You could have a very loving type of affair energy with, those that you have contrasting hobbies to, all right? Like if you're tapping in with a specific community of people, you being of service to other people, then you could find love there as well, okay? You could be open to having some sort of love affair. Whether this is, just enjoying the energy of what you do. All right. But it's kind of giving me like expressing your creative side is where this is heightened for you. Okay, I'm going to take a quick sip before I get started here. So this is why you're coming together with a community of people, all right, in today's energy. All right, let's get going. Let's get right to the Tea Leaf deck. Okay. Oh, okay, horseshoe. That crescent moon energy could be of significance. So you have good luck. Okay. So the horseshoe is definitely an omen of good luck. It says when the horses open and are pointing up, then this is you embodying the energy of a lot of good luck in that specific crescent bowl, if you look at it. Now, if it was pointed this way in reverse, then that would be bad luck, right? But it's good luck for you. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I feel like this full moon for you in your 10th house is going to be significant. You're going to see a lot of great changes with Jupiter stepping in to your 10th house. All right, there's going to be lots of expansion, growth opportunities that open up for you. You may become a bit more adventurous. All right. Plenty of material things. I'm seeing abundance coming your way. I just had a pinch to my eye. It felt like someone squinched my eye like this. All right. Whew, I don't know what that was about. The left eye specifically. I didn't like that. Okay. All right, so we have the cat energy here, a two-faced friend. Interesting. I love when these cards come out because it kind of starts telling a story. All right, we have an older man here. Those two cards came out in my reading. I think it was yesterday's reading or the day before. The cat with the older man. It was telling the story of you receiving some sort of abundance coming through. All right, and an older man being associated with that. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. All right, with the Tankard card here. I want one more on the two-faced friend because I'm getting great things coming through. Is the two-faced friend this older man? I got psychic ability and trusting your intuition. I feel like you would know who this person is, all right? If it is pertaining to whoever this older man is, okay? Because you would feel like 1 minute this person is acting one way with you, and then another minute this person is acting a completely other way, okay? Interesting. I don't know. I just told you guys I felt a pinch in my eye. And the eye card comes out. I'm not kidding. What the hell was that about? I don't know. It's almost like somebody hating on you and just like, I want to take that gift away from you. You know what I mean? Like if you have this psychic ability or something. I don't know. I'm just seeing, I keep looking at this Leo card here. Like, you're only to remain courageous and loyal and dedicated right now to this energy. I keep looking at that Leo energy there. And if Aquarius is in the energy of your 12th house, then that means that it's in opposition to Leo in your 5th. All right. I'm sorry, in your 6th. So this has to do with this whole, the work that you do, the service that you're putting out to other people type of energy. All right. With Leo in your 6th house. That's interesting. Very interesting. And it kind of fell over top, this cat energy, over top of where Neptune is and where Psyche is. So once again, we're speaking about the subconscious and the conscious. So it's almost like being able to have two faces when it pertains to those psychic abilities. All right, tap in consciously and subconsciously, like being able to see both ways. Interesting. All right, let's keep going here. Thank you. There's a dark woman here. Whoa, what was that? Temptation will test you. I'm not sure what that was all about. The temptation will test you. The older man, let me just be clear. The older masculine energy in astrology would be Saturn's energy. All right, and Saturn is currently in your sign. All right, so when we speak of, let me just pull this up. When we speak of Saturn's energy, we're speaking about someone that likes order, structure, discipline, someone that requires patience, okay? There is some sort of restriction to the energy. It does involve father, grandfathers, or elders in general. Saturn being in your sign. Saturn being in your sign, which we spoke about, your sign, Pisces, is pertaining to psychic abilities. All right, am I gonna, okay, yes. Psychic abilities, your dream state, your intuitive state. And then we have a pinch in my eye. And then we have these psychic abilities here, okay? So once again, I'm not getting that this is a heavy two-faced friend. It's the ability to tap in subconsciously and consciously, all right? This dark woman and the apple card, the temptation will test you. Let's get a little deeper on this. So the dark woman, this could be someone that is also pertaining to the energy of secrets. So I'm kind of getting someone that is a high priestess, and that could be you, because obviously Pisces, you represent the energy of the high priestess in tarot. All right. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. You may not like something. You may want to cut yourself off from something. All right. What am I getting with scissors being here? You know what's funny? That scissors energy, I did like a reading the other day, and it came out to be with like Edward Scissorhands reading. It was a storyline, all right, pertaining to someone unusual. It says, you will be playing a different role, a disappointment in some sort of affair. What type of role would you be playing? Like you're gonna be set up with having a position of, you know, some sort of different role. New job, new career, preserving, and you will overcome problems. Or persevere and you will overcome problems. Maybe you were involved in something that was bringing more so of your darker side out, which was tempting you, testing you. And that could have been really disappointing, where you wanted to cut that off and you wanted to play a different role in a new job and or a new career. And it seems like you were persevering to be able to overcome whatever problems were happening here. So whatever that is, celebration, it happened for you. Okay. And I'm kind of getting, if you were to tap in to these psychic abilities pertaining to the work that you're meant to do here, then that's going to be able to come through for you as well. I mean, you got good luck and plenty of material things here. Like, you have everything you need, all tools in order to be able to do this. All right. Tapping in with a specific community of people to be able to do this. Okay. Can I get one on this cusp card, like what the transition looks like for you? Obviously, it's with your psychic abilities, but what else on the cusp? Because it's right next to this earth energy here. What is that pertaining to? It's like you naturing and embodying something. Okay. Slow but surely getting ahead. Thank you, Spirit. So what happens is you have to remain patient. You have to work patiently and diligently towards a specific goal. All right. Determined, but not moving so fast. It's moving more so or ascending at a slower pace. Okay. In order to get ahead. But, I mean, that's going to spark, obviously, this energy of, like, fearlessness when it comes to tapping into these secrets, to these psychic abilities, and where your emotions are going to be heightened at the end of this whole journey. All right. Wow. Anything else? Thank you. Yep. Spiritual development with the torch. That's what it's giving me with this whole fire element here with Aries energy. And Aries, once again, sits in your second house, earth element, slow but surely getting ahead. All right, when it comes to enlightenment, awareness, and understanding of this older woman now. Wow. Okay. So as we spoke about the older man being the energy of Saturn, here's the opposing energy when we were speaking about the energy of the 4th and 10th houses, right? That's giving me the dark and the lighter sides. So this can be Saturn. This can be seen as the energy of the moon. All right. And the moon is what tapped in with intuition. All right. I love that. Great energy there. All right. Great energy. Wow. Okay. One more over supermoon. One more over supermoon. Okay. Something about a younger man here. Hyper aware about a younger man. Is that Mercury? Could be. So younger men could be in relations to Mercury's energy because it does rule over brothers and sisters, friends. This can be cousins as well. All right. Let's see. And then we also have men in general being with the energy of the sun. All right. So the sun moving into Gemini could be of significance once again, once this hyper awareness comes through. And I just said that Gemini is the energy of your 4th house, specifically Pisces. All right. So Gemini is stepping in with Jupiter there, right? We're going to be seeing the full moon in opposition to that energy in your 4th and 10th house is very significant to this spread here. Okay. So some sort of dealings and or relationships with a younger man. I'm kind of getting the energy of the sun, and when Mercury finally moves into its domicile energy, I believe that happens in June. 1 second. Yeah, June 3rd. Okay. So that's what I have there for that specific spread. On the bottom of the deck, it says danger, especially in money matters. All right. So your house of money is, again, Aries energy. We have Mars in Aries right now, and we have Chiron and North Node in Aries. I only see danger if you choose to go off path with whatever you're supposed to be doing. But they're warning you of something here, okay? Warning you of something. Now, let's get into some tarot here on this reading. 1 second, I'm going to take a quick sip. I'm feeling like I want my wisdom tarot. Ow, ow, ow. I hope this deck isn't all. Hold on a second, guys. Shuffle real quick. Down on the bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. All right, so that's the energy of your opposing house. That's Virgo's energy for me. All right, so maybe you want a partnership with someone that's long lasting. Let's get right into it. Okay. Spirit does not want to throw any cards out for me today. I feel like I'm supposed to be reading intuitively today. That's what I'm getting. Look. All right. We're going to just do this my way. Spirit's going to have to work with me here. Okay. Let's see. I've got the Knight of Swords. So this can be Gemini, Libra, and or Aquarian energy. All right. So we're looking at, for you specifically, Pisces, the energy of your 8th house, your 12th house, and your 4th house. Okay. As we just spoke about the older woman and the torch card being next to each other for the energy of Gemini for you. Okay. That's where you're going to have some sort of innovative, fearless type of energy coming through for you. All right. So that's very quick moving energy for sure is what we're going to be stepping into. This is definitely happening next week, Thursday. Venus will move into Gemini, full moon in Sagittarius. We're going to see the energy of the sun being in Gemini. All right, so things are going to start picking up quickly for you, specifically in the 4th house. All right. 9 of Pentacles, Virgo for you. 7th house of partnerships. Yeah, for sure. 5 of Pentacles, Mercury and Taurus. And Taurus for you is 3rd house energy, which typically is ruled by Gemini. Listen, I don't know. I'm seeing 9 of Pentacles there and 5 of Pentacles here. You have a lot of Pentacles coming through. If it pertains to the amount of service of work you're supposed to be putting out there, all right, the partnership that you're going to be having as communicating out something specifically, all right, you're going to have the opportunity to gain finances, possibly after a time of going through hardship. All right, you could have been unemployed for a while. I'm kind of seeing that. Yeah, it has to do with the energy of Cancer for you. Remember, I spoke about Cancer being in the energy of your 5th house, and we're speaking about the older woman. Even though Gemini sits in your 4th house, the 4th house is ruled by Cancer. All right, so it has to do with those psychic abilities that you have, the intuitive instincts, that maternal energy, you know, pertaining to your abilities. Wow. What is it that you do? Knight of Wands, that torch energy. Tell me. That's what it is. Look. It started off very clearly with the Knight of Swords, now to the Knight of Wands. You're a messenger. All right. And you're going to be financially abundant while doing this specific work. All right. Tower. That was very unexpected, shocking to you. All right. And where you were going to be able to tap in and gain some sort of clarity, truth about a specific situation that you had no clue you even intended on having. All right. You were having a breakthrough with something here. And it could be whatever these abilities are. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, you've gained a new skill. Okay, you could have been going to school for something specifically. There's the Knight of Cups energy. Lots of knights out here. All right, you have many ways in order to be able to get a specific message across. Because you're able to tap in with the subconscious and the conscious energies. Okay. Nine of Cups. Absolutely. So this is you. This is like your wish fulfillment coming true. This is you tapped into your own energy, Pisces. This is Jupiter and Pisces energy. Although Jupiter is going to be stepping into Gemini, all right, which is in the energy of your fourth house. Jupiter and Pisces is in its domicile. It's comfortable there. It's aware there. It's able to really tap in and expand and grow within self. All right. So this is you really tapped into your emotional state at this time in order to be able to teach. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So I said with Cancer being in your fifth house, you were going to be having to teach children. And Vesta is currently in Cancer, which is the asteroid that is associated with being devoted and sacrificing time due to the energy of the spark of spirituality. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Ace of Pentacles, that's exactly what's happening for you. All right, so you're having this new opportunity for you to be able to step up and teach. Thank you, Spirit. You guys see me, I shuffled it again and it came out right back on the bottom of the deck there. All right, yeah, and you're going to be doing this for work. What did I say? Virgo energy, this is how you're going to be of service to other people. Sun in Virgo, this is sixth house energy. So this is the partnership that you have available to you. This is the new opportunity that's being presented. All right, as I said, Juno was currently in Virgo. Virgo sits in your seventh house, Pisces. It has to do with what you do for work, how you're being of service to other people. This is you having a partnership with Spirit to be able to teach children. Not only children, but just kind of like, you know, come step into my community. I'm going to teach you something here, okay? And this is how you're going to gain finances. All right. So I'm speaking to Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces energy and or Pisces that has associations to the energy of the fourth house, the 10th house, the second house as well, because I'm seeing that here of finances and how you're going to be able to gain finances, and also within the house of self and or partnership. So Virgo, Pisces, second house, Pisces, Aquarian energy. Also Pisces in the fourth, that's going to be a Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius. All right. And Pisces in the 10th, that's going to be Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini. You put it how you want to put it. Okay. However it resonates for you. You could have Venus in Pisces as well. I'm seeing that. Okay. Seven of Swords. Wow. Heavy on Aquarian energy. 7, 6 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. Mars and Leo. This is what I'm saying for you guys. All right, I'm seeing Aquarius and Leo being of significance here. Why? Because it sits in the 12th and the 6th houses for you. I said that earlier. I'm seeing that you have a strategic way of utilizing your abilities to transition, and you are finding a way to hold your ground in what it is that you do for work. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, the 7 of Swords is a representation of the moon in Aquarius. The moon in Aquarius is basically like saying you have the moon for you, Pisces, sitting in your 12th house. How much more psychic and dreamy and intuitive can you be when the moon is sitting in that energy? All right, so you could possibly see these energies heightened when the moon is in Aquarius. When is the next moon in Aquarius? We just had a last quarter moon in Aquarius, so you could have been surrendering to this energy back, what day was that? On May 1st, you could have been like, oh my gosh, I'm being heightened right now with the energy coming through. And that was the same day, the following day, Pluto went retrograde. So there's a review of your abilities, your psychic abilities at this time. Okay? Wow, amazing. Something about the planets of the moon, Mercury, and Mars and where they are in placement for you right now. Mars in the second house, the moon currently in Libra. All right, so Libra being in the energy of, what did I say? That was your 8th house. So the energy of transformation. All right. Facing your fears, tapping into, you know, diving deep with your emotional feelings. And then also with Mercury's energy being in Taurus, currently in the house of communication for you. This is deep. This is amazing. Yeah. And where Jupiter is going to be stepping in for... Spirit needs to stop clarifying, coming through so clear. I love it. Two of Pentacles is the energy of Jupiter and Capricorn. I just said that Jupiter right now is going to be stepping into Gemini. All right. Jupiter in Capricorn is the opposing energy of the 10th house, is going to be stepping into your fourth. So it's literally giving me from the 10th and 4th houses, you have this infinite ability of tapping into the energy of your Imam Koli, your origin, all right, your roots, and also tapping into the energy of your reputation and you building your legacy, right? Your divine like purpose. This is great for you. It's like in perfect flow where everything is right now. Okay. What was that? Don't tell me you disappeared. Of course you did. Oh no, I see you. Wow, I got all Aquarian energy out here now. The 5, 6, and 7 of swords. All right, so I don't know if you've defeated some sort of challenge that you could have been dealing with pertaining to conflict, all right, in the mental state. Once again, we're speaking about tapping into the subconscious with Aquarius in your 12th house and the way that it's being destructed and rebuilt, okay, with Pluto being in Aquarius at this time in retrograde. All right, so there's a review there of how you're going to get to the other side of this. All right, and what's meant to come in for you, because you are a messenger. Clearly you have the Knight of Swords here, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. The only thing I'm getting is the Knight of Cups. I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacle. I don't see things slowed up for you at all. The Page of Pentacle just says that you were gaining a new skill, and I see the Ace of Pentacle and the Hierophant being presented here as you're going to be able to teach, okay, and having the opportunity to teach. Wow, amazing. Okay, anything else? 5 of Wands, Saturn and Leo. You know, you could be very disciplined right now in work. You could be very focused on, how do I say this, on generosity. All right, being generous in the work that you put out there. You could be really just focused on gaining as much knowledge as possible, being very efficient, very analytical, as we started off here. All right, very functional in the way that you think as well. And you're just like overcoming and changing so quickly. I'm seeing 5-5 with the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands being here. This is your Aquarian and Leo energy in opposition. There's a lot changing for you at this time. A lot. A lot. I feel like this has a lot to do with you being in the energy of illusion versus reality, with Neptune being in your sign at its very last degree, especially. All right. What was that Sabian symbol? We had an opposition with your sign in Virgo's moon today. Early, 5:08 a.m. And the one in your sign spoke about, hold on a second, let me look at this. There is no right answer to or best version of anything. We make it all up according to how we feel or think we should feel. We become whatever we idealize. So you idealizing that you can actually utilize your abilities to start a business or something definitely could be of significance here. It may seem challenging, but I see you defeating the energy and overcoming it with, you know, with grace and dignity. All right, and utilizing this to be of service to others in a very positive way. Okay. Wow, Queen of Swords, because you're very focused. You're very focused on this transformation that's happening for you. That's, for me, Libra's energy, and Libra's in your 8th house. Moon in Libra today, right? For sure. It looks like the moon in Libra is going to oppose the energy of Mars in the North Node for you tomorrow, the 19th. All right. So we're speaking about where the moon in Libra is for you in the 8th house is where the South Node is as well. So you could be dealing with some sort of past life issue, karmic challenge there, but also tapping into a natural gift. Utilize that energy properly. Okay. Excuse me. I mean, you're a person of leadership. I mean, clearly. All right, although this isn't a counterpart, it just shows me the energy of ambition and drive. All right, someone that's very balanced and focused on leadership. Yeah, Interesting enough. Almost kind of like they go together. I mean, it is fire with air, right? So that's like this whole Aries and Libra in opposition when I speak of the 8th and the 12th houses for you, and where the South and North nodes, you know, lie together. It's perfect harmony. Look, 10 of Cups, the Lovers. Yeah, for sure. All right, so as this is the energy of Gemini, here we have the energy of your sign, right? Pisces. Okay. Wow. It's like giving you a sense of fulfillment. This is amazing. Okay. The moon. Yep. The moon in Libra for you is going to be very significant here. And why is that? Because it's bringing you into sort of fulfillment. I'm telling you, even if it feels like you're putting on this heavy, heavy load. All right, what energy is this? This is Saturn in Sagittarius for you. You guys, what did I just say? All right, so Saturn in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is your 10th house. Saturn is the ruler of the 10th house. You have this heavy load, but it's because you're carrying the responsibility of a very authoritative leadership figure. All right, could be within a specific community of people, a specific organization. All right, 7 of Cups. You could have many options right now. Stepping into the energy of, you know, kind of like stepping into the energy of enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment, development, that type of thing. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Thank you, Spirit. Like that torch came out with the energy of this whole older woman energy, but we were speaking about how the older woman is in opposition to the older man, the 4th and the 10th houses. Thank you. All right, I mean, it's very clear there. Okay. Anything else? Wow, that ran pretty deep. 6 of Cups. You know, I'm kind of getting like you may be having some sort of nostalgic moments about the past. Obviously, we said, you know, with the moon in Libra, interesting enough, 2 of Swords are here, where you are supposed to face your fear in some way in the 8th house, which is Scorpio's house. You could have some sort of nostalgic energies happening pertaining to your past life. All right, but as you tap into this natural gift, it's going to give you a sense of passion. All right. And that's where your North Node is going to be activated, which is the energy of the 2nd house. It's the new passion that you have, all right, pertaining to whether it's something creative. It's giving me your psychic abilities. That's what we're focusing on here, okay? Yeah, that's going to lead you to the energy of success financially. 10 of Pentacle energy. That has a lot to do with, like, the stability of your family and the environment around you. It's like you being an inspiration to other people. This is you... you know, financially abundant. All right. Living a very comfortable life. Okay. Yeah. I've got the I've got the 9 of Swords, so there's no need to worry here. I feel with the 9 of Swords and the Emperor energy, it's like you're going to definitely be able to strive in a position of authority. All right. There's no need to worry. If we speak about where Mars is in Gemini for you specifically, Gemini being the energy of your 4th house, Mars does more so step into, what is it this year? Mars in Cancer, and where it will go out of bounds. So it's going to be like an extreme over energy of like Mars in Cancer is at its detriment. You know what I mean? So it's not comfortable there. Or should I say it's at its fall, because it's exalted in Capricorn. It's at its fall. You guys, this is an amazing reading. All right, it's an amazing reading. I feel that if you move towards taking action on whatever this is, all right, by the time Mars steps into Cancer for you specifically, you're going to be doing fine. All right, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I mean, obviously, everyone goes through hardship. But you have to remain determined and know that this is your purpose. This is the reason that you're placed here. Because you're really good at what you're doing. Your abilities are heightened right now. And people are going to be looking to you for guidance. specifically. All right. Let's see here. Get all this up. I'm going to pull from the Chinese 5 elements, and we're going to move on to the crystal, and we're out of here. All right, you guys. Let's see. I'm saying danger, especially in money matters. But again, if you utilize this energy correctly, you should be fine. Okay. All right, guys. Let's get to this element deck here. That's interesting because I didn't realize, but this reading, I was feeling heavy on, I'm just now seeing it. Look at this. I don't know why I chose to start off with Astro because I normally don't, but I'm seeing the energy of chakras here. I just noticed this. The energy of chakras on this card deck. And I'm also seeing it here on the Chinese 5 elements. All right, so bring some color back into your life. I'm kind of getting that as I'm wearing black today. Okay, guys. Oh boy. I still live in the energy of, you know, goodness with you guys. Even if I'm dressed in black, it's all good. It's just to make me look a little slimmer because I am a little chunky. Chunky monkey, no. It's all good. All right, let's see. Fire sheep. So clear your blockages. All right. This card number is 44. That is also seen as the energy of a master number. All right. So 4 and 4 is 8. So your 8th house could be of significance with this moon in Libra. All right. I'm seeing heavy emperor energy there as well with the double 4. Scorpio for you, specifically Pisces. Your 9th house energy, spirituality. Clear your blockages and one with the universe, Earth Ox, and the fire sheep. All right, so let's look up these animals and what their characteristics are like. So let's start off with the fire sheep. The sheep is... I don't think the sheep has a specific characteristic in the one that I did. That's interesting. Let's go into the ox here. Alright, so the ox is the 2nd zodiac for the Chinese astrology. Alright, so the characteristics of the ox is hard workers, independence, being patient, diligent, strong and determined. All right, and what's expected is to persevere, leading to long-term outcomes and success. It's kind of giving me the 10 of Pentacle energy there. All right, it says that they are compatible with the year of the rat, the year of the monkey, and or the year of the rooster. Ruling hours from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Okay. Let's look at some energy here. That's funny enough because it says the closest Western zodiac is going to be the energy of Taurus. All right, so we were speaking about how Aries is in your 2nd, Taurus is in your 3rd when it pertains to teaching, all right? When it pertains to you communicating out some specific truth about something, all right? Blue, reds, and purples are of significance. So once again, who was I just reading for? I was reading for Capricorn, where the same numbers came out in their reading. The root chakra could be of significance with the color red. The blues are going to be the upper chakras with purple. All right, so that's going to be the throat, the 3rd eye, and the crown. Interesting. All right. Let's read them out and let's see what they have to say. So number 44 and the number 26. So 2 and 6 for you, that's Aries, and that's going to be Leo. So fire element. Okay. For you specifically in your houses. I'm seeing the number 8 once again. So I have 88 here, 4 and 4 and 2 and 6. All right. Spirit just told me to pull that number real quick. What is that? The angel number for 88. Okay, hold on. welcoming riches. State your intention. Infinite abundance is available to you, and your angels are signaling for you to remember this. They want you to elevate your vibration as well as your expectations for what you can receive. Write down an intention you have for the future, state it out loud under the stars during the next new moon. So the next new moon is going to be the new moon in Gemini. And for you, that's going to be in the energy of your fourth house, which is ruled by the moon. Okay? So stating your intention. When we speak of riches, I can show you really quickly. That's going to be the energy of Saturn in Capricorn. Come on. Okay. So the fact that this next full moon is going to be in the house of Capricorn for you, and Saturn is in your ruling house, all right, could be of significance. There could be some tension there, but tension on the good purpose, all right? When it's kind of like squaring over to your sign. Where did I say? Let's do 44. Okay. The fire sheep, clear your blockages. Fire sheep pillar with yin fire over sheep's yin earth can indicate heaviness in the heart or the physical body as the sign that helps transition us from summer to fall. The sheep may prepare us well for the season ahead, but her hidden yin wood and yin fire means she also tends to have a hard time letting go of past attachments. The environment in July, the month associated with the sheep, with hold on, that's interesting. The environment in July, the month associated with the sheep, with temperature and light yang at peak, illustrates the sheep's overly strong earth element, which can cause lethargy and sleepiness. You guys, I just said that Leo was in the energy of your sixth house. Leo is a fire sign, okay, that sits in the energy of an earth house. That's crazy. All right, so let me read that again. It says the fire sheep pillar with yin fire over the sheep's yin earth can indicate heaviness in the heart or the physical body. Who rules the heart? It's Leo that sits in your sixth house. Okay. As the sign that helps transition us from summer to fall, which Leo is a summer sign, okay, to fall, which Libra is the fall energy, the very first sign of fall. The sheep may prepare us well for the season ahead, but her hidden yin wood and yin fire means she also tends to have a hard time letting go of the past attachments. Where's the South Node in Libra? Past issues, past challenges, past life, energies. All right, so the environment in July, the month associated with the sheep, with temperature and light yang at peak, illustrates the sheep's overly strong earth element, which can cause lethargy and sleepiness. All right, so listen, you guys, when we speak about Leo being in the energy of your sixth house also rules health. All right, it rules pets, it rules over the energy of hard work. So be sure that your diet is on point. Be sure that you're sleeping correctly. If you are to tap into some sort of psychic ability and what you do for work, it's going to require for you to have a very healthy balance. What you eat, the amount of exercise you put in, the amount of energy that you have in order to be able to do this work. Okay? Now it says, this card appears to assure you that you have with you what it takes to realize your dreams. But first you must release unnecessary attachments to the past, whether feelings, people, habits, or self-limiting beliefs. Attend to the heart to stoke the fire from within. Treat yourself kindly, love and compassion for the self-will. Save and elevate you from what's been dragging you down. Check in within for what could be keeping you from moving forward and up. Pay attention to your immediate environment for clues, as or living and working spaces can directly affect or reflect the state of the mind and manifest into various blockages. Clear your desk, remove anything blocking your path at home, and clean up your car. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, Virgo's energy is what rules the sixth house. So we're speaking about what you do for work. Remind you, Pisces, the North Node is going to be in your sign next year, 2025. If this is meant to take off for you, starting in July all the way up to we hit like Libra season, which can be up until October, we're supposed to be tapping into the energy of the fall season. Fall season is what? It's where we are supposed to be initiating through relationships right now. Seventh house energy for you is Virgo. Okay, South Node will be in Virgo next year. So your karmic challenges, if you don't get your life efficient, functional and organized right now, you're not going to be able to do this work properly. Okay? Message from heaven: stay connected to the heart, the source of inner fire and the center of being. With meditation, positivity, kindness, and gratitude, when we're aligned, everything falls into place. So this is you get into alignment right now. This is why the transits are happening right now for you. All right, so move your body mindfully and eat foods that are simple and cooling, yin in nature, such as cucumbers, celery, pears, and leafy greens to release earth elements, heaviness, especially if you feel fatigued or sluggish. Eat a lot of greens. That's all it's saying. Just eat lots of greens. All right. All right, so wow, that was powerful because it was like things I was getting out of there before it even said it. All right, so one with the universe, the earth ox is the number 26. I don't know who's calling me, but they gotta wait. The earth ox pillar contains generosity, kindness, and harmony. Yin earth in both the heavenly frequency and earthly frequency represents guidance from heaven and the support from earth. This is great, right? Because we're talking about the energy of the subconscious and the conscious. All right, the ox, a yin earth sign associated with planet Saturn, builds strength through perseverance and discipline. You guys, have we not been saying that Saturn's in Pisces this entire reading? All right, earth is also the element associated with the center. In traditional Chinese medicine, there are 3 energy centers in the body. The lower danshin, located below the navel, is closely related to the gut. The middle danshin, located at the center of the chest, is what many of us refer to as the heart center, and the upper danshin relates closely to the third eye. I just spoke about the energy of the root, and the energy of the heart chakra is ruled by Leo, which is the heart. All right, and then we were speaking about the upper colors being the blue and the purples. When the 3 centers are aligned, we experience not only a feeling of peace and calm, but also a state of oneness with the universe. Clarity comes effortlessly when we're centered. This card is a reminder that you are to return to your center whenever you feel like you're losing your focus. You've been patiently working toward your dreams and creating a solid foundation for abundance. Your resilience and dedication have been noticed by the allies and mentors who can guide you further on the path. Keep doing the work and trust that support will be there when you need it. So the message from heaven says to stay in your center to keep your connection to Mother Earth. Strongly emphasized in this pillar with Yin Earth is, or in both the heavenly frequency and animal sign. Practices that engage the mind, body, and spirit, such as dance, tai chi, yoga, and martial arts, will help you bring alignment to these 3 energy centers. So this is you getting your body moving. All right, not only just like focusing more so on yoga, you would actually have to start getting your heart going, right? Do some walking, and then, you know, utilize a book or something to get your mind going as well, so that you stay in equilibrium. All right, so message from Earth: when we are aligned, what we say, feel, think, and do are in harmony. Keep your centers aligned and connected to the Earth by living in your truth. Okay, so amazing reading. Let me just pull a crystal real quick for you guys and end the reading. All right. Okay. Let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces energy, and or Pisces and whatever house I just spoke about. Okay. This is great reading. All right, you guys, let's see. Sunstone, heavy on that Leo energy when I see Sunstone. All right, so that Leo in your 6th house, what you do for work. So freedom, breaking through obstacles, the power to overcome limitations, and knowing that you can do it. Okay, thank you. Lepidolite, simplification, manageability, organization, one task at a time. The Peace Stone, the stone of transition and stabilizing the soul, mind, body, spirit. When we see the word organization, that's giving me, once again, 6th house energy and where Leo sits for you. I'm getting one more on that. I'm seeing the numbers 55, which means change. 32, another 5, so 555. Major changes. Okay. And I'm seeing Jade, treasures within, consciousness of abundance, recognizing that you are more than enough. Just knowing that, you know, You're good at what you do, obviously. All right. Jade being here with the number 27, 2 and 7, that's 9. I'm seeing the energy of heavy Venus here. Anytime I see 2 and 7 together, that's second house and seventh house, ruled both by Taurus and Libra and associated both with Venus. All right. So 55. Let me do this 555 energy with you guys real quick. I have it here. All right. So it speaks of major changes. It says, get your mindset right. Change can be seen as a negative thing, but with the right mindset and the right alignment to your goals, it's actually your angel's way of readjusting your life to fit your desires. Life will look a lot different when you get what you want. Okay, so if this is something that you want, you know what it is that you have to go do. 55. Working with Sunstone helps us release our old emotions, be strong, and own our leadership qualities, which do not arise from a place of ego, but from a place of inspired leadership for the highest good of all. Sunstone teaches us to shine authentically and without fear. Number 32. Lepidolite is the go-to stone for times of stress. It teaches us to slow down and care for ourselves. Although useful in meditation, this stone is just as effective placed in the bathtub while we soak, have a cup of tea, and or relax. And 27. It says, for thousands of years, jade has been prized in countries around the world. It teaches us to embrace and enjoy life on all levels. Green jade is traditionally a stone of abundance. Meditate with this crystal, focusing on the sense of gratitude for all of your abundance, and it will multiply tenfold. So I'm getting like your money bag is about to just explode out of this world, okay? I love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there.